Everything starts somewhere, although many physicists disagree. There is the constant desire to find out where. Where is the point where it all began? But much later than that, the Disc World was formed. Drifting onwards through space, atop 4 elephants, on the shell of a giant turtle, the great Atuin. It was sometime after its creation when most people forgot that the very oldest stories of the beginning are, sooner or later, about blood. At least that's one theory. The philosopher Didactylus has suggested an alternative hypothesis. Things just happen, what the hell? And so our story begins in Ankh-Morpork, the twin city of proud Ankh and pestilent Morpork, the biggest city in Discworld. A city where magic is just another job, and where the Tower of Art of the Unseen University for Wizards looms over all the dark, narrow streets. Our story begins on a midwinter festival bearing a remarkable similarity to your Christmas. And so, it was the night before Hogswatch.
And then, Jack chopped down what was the world's last beanstalk, adding murder and ecological terrorism to the theft, enticement and trespass charges already mentioned, and all the giant's children didn't have a daddy anymore. But he got away with it, and lived happily ever after without so much as a guilty twinge about what he had done. Which proves that you can be excused just about anything if you're a hero, because no one asks inconvenient questions. And now, it's time for bed.
Susan?
Yes?
You know last week when we wrote letters to the Hoghfather?
Yes.
Well, will he really come?
And when's he coming here?
Does it matter if you get the presents anyway?
Yes.
Well, if you don't believe in the Hoghfather, there won't be any presents.
Thought so.
But while children everywhere sleep fitfully in the belief that a jolly fat man is about to deliver their presents, not necessarily everyone is entering into the Hogswatch spirit, especially in a city where there is a guild for everything.
The doors are locked, the windows are barred, the dog does not appear to have woken up, the squeaky floorboards haven't. I really doubt that you are a ghost, and gods generally do not announce themselves so politely. You could, of course, be death, but I don't believe he bothers with such niceties. Besides, I'm feeling quite well. Good evening.
Good evening, Lord Downey.
You wish someone inhumed?
Brought to an end.
Our scale of fees...
The payment will be $3 million.
No questions asked, I assume.
No questions answered.
We need to know your name, or names, in strict client confidentiality, of course.
You may think of us as the auditors.
Really? What do you audit?
Everything. We maintain the logical order of the universe.
I think we need to know a little more than that.
We are the people with $3 million.
We need to know where, when, and of course, who.
The location is not on any map, and we need the task to be completed by sunrise tomorrow. This is essential. As for the who, let us call him the Fat Man.
But won't he be out on his rounds?
Ho, ho, ho!
How would the fat man be inhumed? A glass of poisoned sherry, perhaps?
You find the ways and means.
How can I contact you?
We will contact you. We know where you are. We know where everyone is.
Winvo? Is Mr. Teatime still in the building?
Upgouter! Uprooter! Uptusker! Upsnouter! Giddy up!
Go away. I don't do that stuff anymore. Yes, Twyla.
I'm afraid of the monster in the cellar, Susan. It's going to eat me up.
What, again?
got? There's a girl out here with a poker.
What are you doing?
Twyla said she's afraid of a monster in the cellar, Mrs. Gator.
And you're going to attack it with a poker, eh?
Yes.
Susan's our governess.
She beats up monsters with a poker?
Actually, it's a very clever idea. My daughter gets it into her head there's a monster in the cellar. You go in with a poker, make a few bashing noises while the child listens, and everything's all right.
Is that what you're doing, Susan?
Yes, Mrs. Gator.
This I've got to watch by Io. It's not every day you see monsters beaten up by a girl. Absolutely. Come on.
Come in, Mr. Tea Time. Oh, Carter, just put it on the table over there, will you?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I'll go and fetch another cup directly, sir.
What?
Your visitor, sir.
What visitor? Oh, for when Mr. Tea... Mr. Tea Time?
It's pronounced Teatarme, sir.
The dog seems to like you.
I get on well with animals, sir.
I have a report here that says that you nailed Sir George's dog to the ceiling.
I couldn't have it barking while I was working, sir.
Some people would have drugged it.
Oh. But I definitely fulfilled the contract. I checked Sir George's breathing with a mirror, as instructed.
Apparently his head was several feet from his body at that point.
That was all right, wasn't it, sir?
It, lacked elegance.
Ah, thank you, sir. I'm always happy to be corrected. I shall remember that next time.
It is about the next time that I wish to talk. As a matter of interest, how would you go about inhuming this gentleman?
You don't have to worry. She always wins.
Very well done. Very psychological. A clever idea, that, bending the poker. I expect you're not afraid anymore, eh, my girl?
No.
Yeah, very psychological.
Susan says, don't get afraid, get angry.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Susan. And now, if you'd all like to come back into the parlour. I mean, the drawing room.
Just convincing the way she bent the poker like that.
Have they all gone, Twyla?
Yes, Susan.
Good. That's what we do to monsters. And now it's back to bed for you, my girl.
Difficult, sir.
Certainly.
But I have devoted some time to it, sir.
You mean you've actually sat down and thought out how to inhume the Hoghfather?
Why, yes, sir. and a soul-cake duck. And death, sir. I suppose I just see things differently from other people.
We may be able to see the complaint of Sir George's estate against you with regard to his dog rather differently, and approve your graduation to full membership of the guild.
Take the dark, sir? Wear black, sir?
If you agree to undertake this contract. With due elegance, of course.
With elegance guaranteed, sir.
Mr. Tiotime, you have actually applied yourself to a study of ways of killing death.
Everyone has their weak points, sir.
Susan, there's a monster under my bed again. Hit it on the head with the poker.
Not the poker. This is a friendly warning. Understand? Because it's Hogswatch.
Why? A witch or something?
I'm just... something. Now, you won't be around here again, will you? Or we'll put your head under the blanket. It's got fluffy bunnies on it.
Fluffy bunnies? No!
Go away and stop bothering me.
That wasn't as much fun as the one last month. You know, the one when you kicked him in the trousers.
Just go to sleep now.
It's gone 6. He's not coming.
Good evening. Do have another drink while we wait for the other members of our little troop.
Locks.
We have a locksmith.
Who?
Mr. Brown.
And you can help me carry this. It's rather heavy.
That's a wizard.
No, I'm not.
I'm incognito.
Yeah, right.
Mr. Sidney here is indeed a wizard. A student, anyway.
This is my brother Banjo. This is Chicken Wire.
I didn't want to come.
Mr. Sidney's down on his luck at the moment. Hence his willingness to join our little venture. What is this? Does it do tricks? It looks like a volcano.
Really?
Then I suppose we might as well make a start.
Hello, my name's Violet. And I have been your tooth fairy for this evening.
There ain't nothing valuable, you know. Nothing valuable. Only a few bags of...
Teeth. I know. My name's Tia Tormi. What's your name, sir?
Ernie. Yes, Ernie.
Come along, gentlemen. This is my friend, Ernie. He's gonna be our driver for tonight. Put her in the back, Banjo.
Mister, I ain't rightly allowed to carry passengers, you know. Charlie'd give me a ride telling off.
Oh, don't you worry about that. We're all friends here.
Our mum said no hitting girls. Only bad boys do that. Our mum said.
Shut it.
Shh! Where to, mister?
You know the way, Ernie. Behind the unseen university.
Where the students of magic are still hard at work on the night before Hogswatch.
It's just a shame we don't have any radiation shielding, Bertha.
You want radiation shielding, Mr. Stibbons?
Advice from Hex, Bertha. As the university won't supply our students with a thermic particle accelerator, we've started to build our own. The safety first, and all that.
Dean, have you seen the head of Inadvisedly Applied Magic? I need some urgent advice.
Ask the chair of indefinite studies.
Lecture in recent runes.
Well, you see, it all depends.
I don't know. In my day, when I was an undergraduate, I wouldn't have been studying on Hogswatch night. It's just not natural. I'd have been sick twice by now. Bertha? Bertha?
Master?
Dean. Oh, there you are.
Arch-Chancellor.
Members of the faculty, I've decided, as a Hogswatch present to myself, to open up the late Arch-Chancellor Weatherwax's old bathroom. So I don't have to sluice down with you fellas. I mean, it's unhygienic. You can catch stuff.
Here, I can't take you lot through the wall.
Listen, Ernie. Ern, you will take us through, or, and I say this for very considerable regret, I'll have to kill you.
But if I'd taken you through the wall...
What's the worst that can happen? You'll lose your job. Whereas if you don't, you'll die.
Really, Master? I think this is most unwise.
Well, I said in the plans there was a bathroom. You chaps are all acting as if it was some kind of torture chamber.
Bathroom? Designed by bloody stupid Johnson? The late Bacchus Stackley Johnson was the worst inventor in the world, Arch-Chancellor.
Yes. Yeah, well, not everything he made had a horribly fateful flaw. I mean, think of that thing they use in the kitchen for peeling potatoes, for example.
You mean that thing with the brass plate on it saying improved manicure device?
Yeah, well, it's only water. Even old Johnson can't do much harm with water. You go to it, lad.
He just chucks it at the wall there and it goes twing.
Really? May I try?
Isn't it nice, David?
Yeah.
just drive forward.
Oh, yeah, right. Quick mind, because it only stays open for a little while.
Thank you very much, Ernie. Very much indeed. Wasn't he dull?
If he's supposed to be getting rid of the Hoghfather, why is he going to the Tooth Fairy's castle?
The Tooth Fairy are another childish belief. Exactly.
Very elegant.
It is.
You have to start somewhere.
Once you have their little minds in your grip, it's goodbye, Hoghfather.
It's him.
Could I give you a hand?
Oh, yeah. Here, your fingers are half cold, mister.
Sorry.
What do you want to go and do that for, eh? I did what he said. Could have killed me.
Yes.
I always keep a nip on me these cold nights. Keeps me spirits up.
Indeed.
How am I going to explain all this then, eh?
Sorry? That was very rude of me. I wasn't paying attention.
I said, what am I going to tell people? Letting some blokes ride off of me cart and eat as you like? That's going to be the sack for sure.
There, at least I have some good news, Ernest. And then again, I also have some bad news.
So, I'm dead then?
Correct. Now tell me about these blokes who stole your cart and killed you.
Honestly, death gets worse and worse.
He seems to like humans. So illogical.
But the beauty of the assassin's plan is that he can't interfere.
But death can go everywhere.
No. Not quite everywhere.
Great job, but you look a right tit wearing these helmets.
Hello. My name's Teatame. What's yours?
Albert. Something is not right.
Too right. This is the mythological person's room. How come one of them died?
Something got the tooth fairy. The Hoghfather. Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Albert. We may not have much time.
I don't know what you're expecting me to say, but
Questions first. Babble later. Now, Miss Butler, I'd like you to think of me as a friend.
How are we doing, Mr. Modo?
Takes a field and I've stoked the boilers, Mr. Chancellor, sir.
You did read the sign on that door, Ricully.
You mean the sign which said, do not under any circumstances open this door?
Yeah.
Surely it was sealed up for a reason.
Oh, they only wrote that to keep people out.
Yes, that's right. That's what people do.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
My gee, that's the ticket.
I still haven't worked out where all the pipes lead.
Oh, we'll find out. Don't you fear. Man the pumps, Mr. Modo. Or dwarf them, of course, in your case.
She's a tooth fairy, but she's not the tooth fairy. Shh. What do you expect in a tooth fairy's castle?
Gives me the creeps just thinking about it.
You don't have to think. You just have to do what I said.
All of them?
Every last one.
Put them in a pile. That's millions.
Mr. Brown, I want you to unlock every door you can find.
What's this really all about?
he believe in things like the soul-caked duck, the Sandman, the Tooth Fairy?
Yeah. Even the Hoghfather.
Because after we're finished here, not even he will.
Onwards, Pinky, to the Hogfather's castle of bones.
First hog's wash off in 1,000 years. Oh, even if I'm going to have the mother of all hangovers in the morning.
And how can the Hoghfather bring all the presents to everyone all at the same time?
Unless there are lots of Hogfathers.
Look, you've always believed in the Hoghfather, yes?
Yes.
Well, if you don't believe in him, he won't come down the chimney.
It's a very small chimney.
And a very small stocking if you don't go to sleep.
Ah, yes, and, ho, ho, ho.
There's a tap in there about those people. Methinks perhaps we might leave alone for now.
This is a most peculiar Hog's Watch.
Any mustard? They're a treat with mustard.
Apple sauce.
I'm finding the beard a bit of a trial.
Well, at least it's keeping you in the right frame of mind, Master. In character, that sort of thing.
But going down the chimney, where's the sense in that?
It's got to be chimblish, innit, eh? A bit like the beard, really. Do you think these little buggers would be writing to someone who can walk through walls if they knew? Oh, and that reminds me. The ho-ho-ho could do with some more work, if you don't mind me saying so.
Ho-ho-ho?
No, no, no. No, you've got to put a bit more life in it, sir. No offence intended. You've got to do a big fat laugh, sir. You know, like... Ho-ho-ho-ho! Like that, see? You've got to sound like you're pissing brandy and you're crapping plum pudding, sir. If you'll pardon my Calachian.
How do you know all this?
Well, I used to be young myself once, sir. Surprising as it may seem.
His teeth give me the creeps.
Just keep going.
Why are we piling them all up?
You don't want to know. Quicker all the teeth are in the pile, quick we're out of here with our money. No one ever laid a punch on Banjo since our man died.
Tough but fair, yo, man. I recall that time she strangled Glossy Bone with his own leg.
Yeah.
Maybe the both of us could creep up on him and...
Yeah.
I keep thinking about that glass eye watching me. I keep thinking he can see right in my head.
Don't worry. He doesn't know what you're thinking.
Yeah, well, how do you know?
You're still alive.
These damned eyeballs are hard, aren't they?
They're walnuts, not eyeballs. I don't want you back in my life, understand?
Don't say you haven't been warned.
Warned?
Did you check the list?
Couldn't really make head nor tail of it, to tell you the truth. I don't normally care if they be naughty or nice. I can feel belief in the Hoghfather fading.
What's that?
It looks very bad.
No, it's just where something's been nibbling it, that's all.
I mean the situation. I fear we may be too late.
Oh, well. Never say die, Master. That's our motto.
I can't say it's ever really been mine.
Because if the Hoghfather still comes to town as a result of a magical misjudgment on your part, then you will no longer be my friend, Mr. Sidney.
I understand, sir.
Do you have a lot of friends, Mr. Sidney?
Quite a few, actually.
I don't have many. Don't seem to have the knack. On the other hand, I don't seem to have any enemies at all.
Well, it's a very enemy-friendly spell, sir. That is very simple. And will make the pile of teeth very...
Mr. Tea Time!
dangerous.
Grandfather, this is Hogswatch. It's supposed to be jolly, with mistletoe and holly, and other things, ending in ollie. It's a time when people are meant to feel good about things and eat until they explode. A time when they want to see all their relatives. I mean, it's a time when humans are really human and they don't want a skeleton at the feast. Especially one, I might add, who's wearing a false beard and has got a damn cushion shoved up his robe. I mean, why?
Albert said it would help me get into the spirit of the thing.
Wow!
This is a real job. And I was looking forward to a real Hogswatch where normal things happen with normal people in a normal house. And suddenly the old circus comes to town. Well, I don't know what's going on, but you can just leave right now. Albert.
Buggery. Master, I'm stuck.
The pixie. Oh, come along in, do. If the real Hoghfather doesn't turn up soon, there's not going to be enough room for him.
He won't be joining us.
So what have you turned up for? And if it's for business reasons, I will add, then that outfit is in extremely poor taste.
The Hoghfather is unavailable.
At Hogswatch?
Yes.
Why?
He is... Let me see. There isn't an entirely appropriate human word, so let's settle for... gone. Yes. He is gone.
How can the Hoghfather be gone? Isn't he what you are?
Anthropomorphic personification. Yes. He has become the spirit of Hogswatch.
And while he's gone, you've taken over. That's sick.
I see the girl writes in green crayon on pink paper with a mouse in the corner. The mouse is wearing a dress.
I ought to point out that she decided to do that so that the Hoghfather would think she was sweet, including the deliberate bad spelling. But look, why are you doing that?
She says she is 5 years old.
7. In cynicism, she's about 35. But why are you doing that?
But she believes in the Hoghfather.
She'd believe in anything if there was a dolly in it for her. But you're not going to leave without telling me. And what are you doing here, Albert? I thought you'd die if you ever came back to the world.
Ah, but we are not in the world. We are in the special congruent reality created for the Hoghfather. Normal rules have to be suspended. How else could anyone get around the entire world in one night?
That's right. I'm one of the Hogfather's little helpers, me. It's official. I've got the little pointy green hat with the bell and everything. Have you been good, have you?
Now we must be going. Happy Hog's Watch. And, oh yes. Ho, ho, ho.
It's a nice drop of sherry, this.
You've actually been drinking the actual drink little children leave for the actual Hogfather?
Oh, yeah. Why not? He won't be drinking any more, will he? Eh? Not where he's gone.
How many have you had, may I ask?
Well, I don't know. I haven't been counting.
1,800,706 and 68,319 pork pies and 1 turnip.
Oh, yeah, well, it looked pork pie shaped. I mean, everything does after a while, doesn't it?
Why are you doing this?
I am sorry I cannot tell you. Forget you saw me. It's not your business.
Not my business. How can you say...
You wanted to be normal. Good night, granddaughter.
Sleep tight. I know I shall. Pardon.
There are a lot of doors. I hope this is the one.
This isn't the room we're looking for. Just teeth in here. Keep going, Mr. Brown. Ooh.
Susan will try to find out what this is all about, you know.
Oh, dear.
Especially after you told her not to.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Dear me, I still have a lot to learn about humans, don't I?
Oh, I don't know.
Obviously, it would be quite wrong to involve a human in all this. That is why, you will recall, I clearly forbade her to take an interest.
Yes, you did.
Besides, it's against the rules.
Yeah, well, of course, that's a shame, really, because she likes to break them, doesn't she?
You might think I've already thought of that, but I couldn't possibly comment. And we have much to do. We have the Hogfather's promises to keep.
Right.
Has he done something to the real Hogfather?
Binky.
Can she be eliminated?
Oh yes, she's mostly human.
Oh good. Then can we go back to just concentrating on running the universe? Making sure that gravity works and that atoms spin?
Yes. When there's not an atom of belief left in the world.
And the Hoghfather is just the beginning.
What are you looking for, Mustrum?
My father always said when you see a lot of people bathing together, the Veruca gnome is running around with his little sack. Modo! Any sign of the Veruca gnome down there, old boy?
Welcome home, Susan. You took your time.
I don't do family reunions.
Sandman. Soul Cake Duck. Tooth Fairy. The Hoghfather. Grandfather, what have you done?
This cushion is still uncomfortable.
You're doing well, Master. Soot in the fireplaces, all the footprints, swigged, cherries, the sleigh tracks all over the roofs. No, it's got to work.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Oh, here's a little tip, though. Ho, ho, ho will do. Don't say, tower brief mortals.
Oh, really? So many chimneys. It would be so much quicker if I lost the cushion.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we're going to give Susan enough time to succeed, the little perishers need to believe in you, Master. No, I mean the Hoghfather. So you've got to look the part, Master. I tell you what would be really good to boost belief is a public appearance.
Oh, I don't normally do them.
Yeah, but the Hoghfather's more of a public figure, Master. I tell you what, one good public appearance will do more good than any amount of letting the kids see you by accident.
Really?
And I know just the place.
Ding dong.
Thank you.
very much.
Everything tippity-boo, McPherson?
Yes, Mr. Clowney.
Let's go slay them. I don't know if you noticed, Albert, but that was a pun, or play on words.
Ho, 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 sir.
Well, they've got tusks. Cool. Hey, look, that one's being weak.
It's the campaign for equal heights that have done this, isn't it? They're out to ruin me.
That's it. I don't mind the smell of the oranges and the damp trousers, but I ain't putting up with this. And he's not even doing it right.
What? What's going on here, then? Eh? Come on. Ha! Who are you?
You can call me Uncle Heavy.
You're not a pixie.
No, I'm a fairy cobbler, mister. Now just keep quiet.
And what do you want for Hogswatch, small human?
The autobiographies write down everything that happens to you as it happens.
I know, I used to live here, remember? But I can't read this. The letters are all odd.
Oh, so I suppose now you'll be wanting me words of occult wisdom. Ethereal runes. The Hoghfather ain't human, after all. I suppose a bit of warm liver's out of the question.
On the second day of Hogswatch, I sent my true love back. A nasty little letter. And a partridge in a pear tree. Yeah. What's your game then? Small-time thief, are you?
You ain't supposed to be able to see me.
I'm a wizard. We can see things that are really there, you know. What's in this bag?
You really wish you hadn't, mister.
Oh, well, what are you doing here, young man?
Well, you know the Tooth Fairy? Well, it's sort of like the same business.
You mean you take things away?
Not take away as such. It's more sort of bring.
Ah, bright new teeth.
Like new verrucas.
Oh, oh, you're him.
I saw your piggy do away.
Oh, good.
It had a great big...
What do you want for Hogswatch?
She wants I want an army and a big castle with an active drawbridge and a sword.
I think they're supposed to say thank you, Master.
Are you sure? People don't, normally.
No, I meant to the Hoghfather, which is you, right? Sorry.
Yes, of course. You're supposed to say thank you.
Thank you.
And be good. This is part of the arrangement.
Yes.
Then we have a contract.
Verucas, eh?
Wish I knew why.
You mean you don't know?
No, suddenly I wake up and I'm the Veruca gnome.
Strange. Anyway, amazing bathroom, isn't it? It's even got a special pot for your toenail clippings.
Special pot for your toenail clippings?
Well, you can't be too careful. Get hold of something like somebody's nail clippings, hair, teeth. You've got them under your control. I mean, that's real old magic.
Children of the world, prepare to think as you are told. Mr. Sidney, your big, no misjudgments magic moment.
It's not safe.
It's a sword. They're not meant to be safe.
But she's a child.
It's educational.
What if she cuts herself?
That will be an important lesson. Really? Oh, well. It's not for me to argue, I suppose.
And she doesn't want all that other stuff. She's a girl. And anyway, I can't afford big, posh stuff like that.
I thought I gave it away.
You do?
You do? You don't. That's our merchandise. You don't just give it away. Hogswatch isn't about giving everything away. I mean, yes, you do give things away, but you have to buy them first.
You mean this is all free?
It would seem to be.
So, Mr. Stibbins, this thing's a great big artificial brain there.
You could think of it like that. Of course, Hex doesn't actually think. Not as such, it just appears to be thinking.
Amazing. You mean it gives the impression of thinking, but really it's just a show?
Yes.
Oh, just like everyone else then, huh? Yeah. Oh, I came in for something. Oh, now this little chappie is the Veruca gnome, who's just popped into existence to be with us on Hogswatch night, being the most magical night of the year. Last year's occult rubbish piling up, I thought you chaps might like to check up on it, eh?
A Veruca gnome?
But it makes about as much sense as anything else, doesn't it? After all, there's a tooth fairy, isn't there? Makes one wonder why there's a god of wine and not a god of hangovers. Anyone here annoys you, sir?
Sorry, Archchancellor?
What sort of... like a lot of tinkling bells.
Didn't hear anything like that, sir.
Oh. Well, where was I? Oh, yes, well, I mean, nobody's ever seen a Veruca gnome until tonight.
I've never heard of me until tonight. And I am me.
Well, we'll see what Hex can find out, Archchancellor.
Good man. Now we should be able to get to the bottom of all this.
None of this is right. Everyone knows he's just a jolly old fat man who hands out presents to kids.
He wasn't always so jolly. You know how it is.
Do I?
It's like, industrial retraining. Even gods have to move with the times. You see, your Hoghfather was probably just your basic winter demiurge. You know, blood on the snow, making the sun come up.
So there has to be blood to make the sun come up?
It starts off with animal sacrifice, you know, hunt some big hairy animal to death, that kind of stuff. Very folkloric, very mythic. Didn't stop at animals neither. They had sacred kings, the strongest and the best. Died at the dark time of year to give life to the unconquered sun. And in a way, the Hoghfather was all of them.
And then?
And then some bright spark thought, hey, looks like that damn sun comes up anyway. So how come we're giving those druids all this free grub? The world moves on, and he's got to find a new job.
So he started as an animal sacrifice to make the sun come up.
Exactamundo.
And now he gives out presents.
Top of the evening, Squire. I am Corporal Nobbs of the Watch, and this is Constable Visit, sir.
I want you to arrest him.
Arrest who, sir?
The Hoghfather.
What for, sir?
He's sitting up there as bold as brass in his grotto, giving away presents.
Not quite up to speed here, sir. I thought the Hoghfather was supposed to give away stuff, isn't he?
But this one's an imposter.
You know, I always thought that. I thought the Hoghfather spends 2 weeks sitting in a wooden grotto in some shop in Ankh-Morpork. And his busy time, too. Yeah, it's not likely.
He's not the Hoghfather we usually have.
You mean a different imposter? Not the real imposter at all?
Yes. No.
Arrest the Hoghfather style of thing?
Yes.
On Hogswatch night.
Yes.
For giving away presents.
In front of all these kiddies?
Yes.
In your shop?
You think that might look a bit bad?
Difficult to see how it'd look good, sir.
Could you not do it surreptitiously?
Oh, well, yes. Surreptitious, yes. We could give that a try.
You won't find me ungrateful.
In Omnia, we call Hogswatch night the fast of St. Ossory. But it is not an occasion for superstition and crass commercialism.
I used to hang up my stocking every Hogswatch regular. All that ever happened was my dad was sick in it once. I'm going in.
There seems to be a thalmic surge from somewhere. It's as if something is triggering random bursts of stray belief.
It's the expression on their little faces I like.
Yeah, a sort of cross between fear and awe. They don't know whether to laugh, cry or wet their pants.
Yes. Now that is what I call belief. Next. And what's your name, little person?
Nobby Nobbs, Hoghfather.
And have you been a good individual?
Yes.
So why isn't it working?
chalk just got a bit scuffed. You know, when we were piling up the things.
You sure that's what it is?
Well,
What about the spell?
Oh, that'll go on forever. Simple ones do. It's just a state change powered by it just keeps going.
That's very good, Mr. Sidney. Because if the sympathetic magic doesn't work, you will find me very unsympathetic.
What happened? What happened? It's disgusting. This whole business. It is the worship of idols.
It's a genuine, burly and strong in the arm, double action, triple cantilever crossbow with a polished walnut stock and silver engraved facings.
Aren't we going to arrest the imposter couple?
You're foreign, washpot. I can't expect you to know the real meaning of Hogswatch.
On the whole, I think that went very well, don't you?
Yes, Master.
And I think I've got the laugh working really well now. Ho, ho, ho!
Yes, sir. Very jolly. Tomorrow morning they'll believe all right.
They'd better, because if they don't, then there won't be a tomorrow morning.
So for the sun to come up tomorrow morning, the Hoghfather has to be alive.
Precisamente.
But what if he's dead?
And this was gonna be your big moment.
It's him.
Such a shame.
Pretty lights.
Think happy, Banjo.
Wake up! You gotta find the Hoghfather!
He was at the Castle of Bones.
You're not the Hoghfather.
There must be thousands here. What's all this stuff? It's just paper.
They're title deeds for properties. And they're better than money.
So if we steal them, do they become ours?
Is that a trick question?
Anyway, let's get going. You won't miss a few.
Gentlemen.
We were just piling up the stuff.
I know people say, I kill them as soon as look at them. And in fact, I'd much rather kill you than look at you, Mr. Lillywhite. You're thinking the banjo's gonna help you. That's how it's always been, isn't it? But Banjo's my friend now. Banjo was the heart of a little child. I believe I have too. Help him, Banjo. As far as this goes, I really have no use for it. It's only pillow money. Something much more interesting has become apparent.
Albert. I don't see the Hoghfather as someone who rolls his own.
Drop them. Control. Control the inner child, and it'll even give you its teeth. And somewhere in this tower, you're gonna help me find someone who can use it. Who can use it to give me the world.
So is he saying to take the money and go? Damn, he's a bloody stupid.
Daddy?
I say, it's not what you think.
Yes, it is.
Mr. Brown, there's one door you haven't found. Find the Tooth Fairy's secret room, and when he does, then just think what I can make the Kittywinks think.
Are you the Hoghfather?
Hopefully more fun. Have you got any ice?
You
Which one? That one or this one?
Happy hogwash, everybody.
Yet to come on Hoghfather.
Happy Hogwarts!
There you are. I've unlocked it. And Banjo's opened it.
If what's happening in the Tooth Fairy's castle isn't stopped, then everything we've been doing is a waste of time. And if they get to the Tooth Fairy, they will be able to control all human belief.
Mr. Brown, break me out the real Tooth Fairy.
Unless Susan gets there first.
I need your help, Mr. Ridcully.
Do you know exactly what's in here, Mr. Tiartamene?
Something nasty's happening tonight. I'm hoping he can tell me what it is, but he's got to be able to think straight first.
You brought him here?
He's the O-God of hangovers.
I'll try it. Wish your feathers would show some backbone.
My grandfather is death.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. This is fascinating.
You must think I was born yesterday, Mr. Teacup. I'm leaving right with what's coming to me, and you ain't stopping me.
What is the geographical location of the Tooth Fairy's castle?
You're creepy. Your eyes weird.
And let's see how creepy I can be.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the Hoghfather, of course. Ho, ho, ho. Yes, this will show.
You're not allowed to do that.
There's no better present than a future.
Beliefs causing new creatures to appear.
Is there a problem?
I have a task for you, thinking engine. Believe in the Hoghfather. Do you believe? Answer. You must bring the Hoghfather home.
I'm gonna have so much fun with this. It's so late.
You wouldn't dare use it. My grandfather will come after you.
He comes after everyone.
He's very single-minded.
I'll be ready for him.
This is a hell of a way to spend Hogswatch.
Will Susan find the Hoghfather in time? We return to the world atop Elephant and a Turtle tomorrow at 8 on Sky One HD. And for more on Pratchett's work, hit sky1.co.uk/Hoghfather. Stay with us this Sunday night for your final chance to catch up with Lost before 2007. As Jack's goodwill ebbs away, lives are further at risk. In a moment on Sky One.